Yellow. Gonna be probably a shorter stream today. I am tired. Just making sure everything is up and going here before I get started. Sweet. All right. Just one more second. We're going to start with Azul, then we're probably going to play some Terraforming Mars and just vibe. It's been a little cold. And not outside. Why? There we go. All right. BGG, always a good place to start, but it's gone. RIP. Oops. I always swap over to Google if I don't like my results. There it is. Which of these twos am I going to start with? There are 3 blues, and I might do blacks and then go for the 4 right away. I think I found that it's better to fill up the bottom rows more slowly because you can get more value out of filling in pieces on the top. I will go first. Give me the opportunity to take 2 tiles and go first on round 1, and I will always take it. In a perfect world, we can get all 3 of these and then start setting up something down here. Interesting choice. Am I going to get those 3 reds? That'd be sick. Sure. I'm always willing to take more pieces. Anytime you can take more than 2 pieces, I almost always go for it. Like, even though this isn't in the first line I'm building, you're probably going to end up building 2 lines anyway. I think I have to take the single block. Let me start with this one. I'm kind of happy with any of those. Like, this isn't perfect, but I'll get either a single or I'll fill in the red here. Yeah. This guy clearly played way better than I did. It's interesting, the person that you affect the most has the least impact on you, because while I can counterplay this person, there's almost nothing I can do to impact the guy that goes before me. I love to see it. A triple that's right next to what I've already got there. Interesting that none of us filled in a 1. I believe in you. You can do it. I like the idea of going first again. I'm not building an optimal map here, but I like getting extra points and going first. I'm gonna try and take a 2 yellow to stick there. Ideally, you'd love to have one spot that you're building off of rather than two, but sometimes that's how it goes. Yep. So I can build a single black here and dump it here, which I think that's the best option. Then either I take something and start a 5-row, or yeah, I'll take the blues. The question is, do they take the white or the reds? Or the starburst, I guess. I think here that I take the minus. Wow. That's a no-brainer. I'd love to try and fill in this row here. They're gonna let me keep going first. I'm not gonna say no. Setting myself, I think well to land these. As I think I've talked about before, going first in a 4-player game is just very important. The more players there are, the more important it is to go first in this duel. I think my next pull is the single red. Interesting choice when you've got the double there. I don't think I'm going to get the Starbursts. Which begs the question, what are we going to do instead? I think that maybe we... I could take the Starburst anyway. I don't really want to block this row though, since I want to get the Starburst and the red. Although I am. You have 3 across. Let's take these and put them here. And then decide what we're going to do when it gets back to us. Hmm. This dude's trying to play so optimally. Yeah, that's fine. It might have been better to put that at the top, just so that I could get that one and then also the yellow one. We'll see. I think I've got this game though. I'm definitely taking one of the 3s. I'm going to take this one. Everyone gets a 3 if they want it, which probably doesn't. You have 4 blues. Be my guest. Otherwise, you don't finish your 4 row. Wow, that's crazy. But Bar might have this. Not trying to fill in the 4 blue row is interesting. So red is actually not the right thing to play here because you want to take 4 and then 5 rather than 2 and then 5. Dude! Whatever. I don't really want this because it's slightly suboptimal. The red is just way better. It's worth the minus point. So I think in this instance, I I think I'm ahead. But I think I'm gonna win just because I played more tiles than anyone else. Like even though they weren't played optimally, like I just took a lot of opportunities to take lots of tiles. I've got 6, 9, 12, 13 versus 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 2, 6, 9, 12. Because if I can pull a 2 here, fill that in, that might be hard. This is definitely my priority is hitting those 2 to fill out the line. I don't know if this guy wants to end it or not. Okay, thank you. I don't know if that's the right choice because this could be the last round. That's the right tile to take. This guy might not be able to end it. The question is, should I end it? Am I ahead by enough? Why would you take that one? That made no sense to me because it just made everyone else's plays strictly better. It's crazy, I might get this 3 black. And not be able to play it. Brutal. Wow. Alright. If I take this, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, there's 5 left, so he gets stuck with the 7. I have to take 4 extra minuses for that. Wouldn't be able to finish their 4. And it kind of doesn't matter what I get because I'd get a 3. I'm sorry, buddy. I get a 2, rather. That was kind of the one I wanted. But I'm also happy with this, if I can throw it there. If not, I might just be minus 2 points. Please see the chess and take the yellows like you should to give me minus 2 points. Or not. I feel like this may be indicative of how maybe round 1 goes at World Series, where you're up with people who just like aren't great at the game. Like letting yourself get hit with that is... Ah, we have so many tiles on our board that there's literally not enough pieces. Funny. I've never seen this happen before. What are the odds that I fill in this whole row here? Probably pretty low. I think we go for it anyway, though. No. I need this one. I need that for the 10 points. The 7 points is nice, but the 10 is way better. Yep. Probably taking the 2 and throwing it there. Maybe. Nope. Do we commit? Yeah. It's worth less points than playing the Starburst there, but it will be worth more if I can fill these in. It's a bit of a gamble. But again, I think I'm ahead by so much that it doesn't matter. Probably would have been better to take the 2 Starbursts and drop them there. Whatever. Yikes. Crazy. Whoa. That's not what I wanted. I think if I take the 2 starbursts first, it's possible that I fell on top frame. Mistakes were made. The 1 red is worth less negative points. I'm pretty sure I win this game, but I haven't done the math yet. Yeah, those were pretty bad last turn. These boards look so bad. I think I beat Big Bar by a couple of points. Since I've got 20 on the, yeah. Yep. All right. There is. You get in a game of Terraforming Mars, and then I don't really want to play a 1v1. We'll see if we can get a 4-player game going. If not, plant. This is actually what I like about Earth, is that you have to work on so many different things. Where? I'll go over this in a second. Not what I'm looking for. True. Yeah, I think my challenge on Earth is that I always go for like the most optimal cards for like the extra points. But I don't often get enough synergy going to really make it work out. Yeah, I think Earth Abundance really brings out a lot of aspects in the game. Yep. Yeah, this is really true. Yep. Hmm. Yeah. 8 turns? Huh. Interesting. A tableau that you could never reasonably have because it's got so many high cost cards. Hmm. Yeah, I think Earth is a really interesting one because, on the one hand, there's a bit of like, what do you get, right? But there's also some, how do you fill in the your spaces on the tableau with like reasonable cards because you kind of don't want to waste cards, but mm, that's crazy. Huh. This is insane. Although I guess like per turn might be both players taking a turn. Yeah. Hmm. Sure. I really need some of my draft. Um, Yeah. Interesting. Hmm. How? Ah, that's how they got the soil. Yeah, this is crazy. Yeah, this is super true. No one wants to play a 4-player game of TM. How about Earth? Abundance is definitely a better game. I've talked about this before on this channel. I would rather play Terraforming Mars though. 3-player game works for me. Bummer. Saturn Systems is just like really good. I'm almost certainly taking Saturn Systems. Yeah. Arrow Breaking is really good. These are both Earth tags, aren't they? Earth Office. None of these have Saturn tags, huh? I could start out with the 2 plant productions, but I think I'm gonna go just money. Um, fine. Versus. Wow. Nice. The 2 best. ocean spots. This one is also a good one. Wow. This will be good later. I think once I get beam. Yep. I think I'm going to stall out the first turn, but then after that, that's going to be good. Yep. And then we'll go and pass. Like, I stall for the first turn, and if I can get immigration shuttle, not if, when I get immigration shuttles next turn. I think I go immigration shuttles and then beam. Just the 5 extra money is just very strong. Kind of have to pass, right? Nice. We're off to pretty good starts. I have to take this one. Comet's good, but I'm probably not going to take this, even though it's very good. Just, I'm nowhere near 7 science tags. And knowing that Inala has it, I'll just play around it. I think I'll take both these. I'll play imported nitrogen later. It's a really good card, especially if you can find some stuff for it. I know I passed predators, but I don't want to wait that long to play imported nitrogen. Usually oxygen is the last thing to finish up. I think I have to start with this one. Yeah, I think that's it. Um, Not my best start to TM, but starting with Pup 14 after 2 turns is not bad. It'd be nice to have some other production, but I'm not super excited about this. But I don't think I'm in an awful position. I can play Beam and Immigrant City next turn. Why would you put it there? Taking points away from yourself. um, Nuclear Zone's really good here. Cloud Seeding is also very strong. I think I'm gonna take Nuclear Zone. I think I'll just take these two. I'm gonna skip my second action. That's what I expected, and now I can Nuclear Zone. I went first this time. Uh, yeah. think I go here. I probably should get banker soon. Nice. I think that making almost double money than them is just going to pay off in the long run. We're so early on in the game that field time is good. Breathing filters is just a very strong card. I'll probably play this next turn. I'm definitely not doing as much math as I usually would about, spending those 9 and I'll have whatever left. I probably wouldn't have bought strip mine last turn. But I think I'm going to play strip mine and Immigrant City this turn. I find it unlikely that I'm going to get a milestone. Hello? Where am I going to play this? Then I think I put my next one there. Stripine. I think we run strip mine. Earth Catalyst just really good. Or Earth Catapult, rather. I may have to sell Field Dome later. I'm probably not taking any of these. Just not a card I can give. I'm just find one. I think we play Earth Catapult. I don't love it because I really want to play Large Convoy or Ice Asteroid. I'm gonna play Ice Asteroid. Hold on. I can play Earth Catapult first. I'll play it over here actually. Hold on. Why is it? I'm gonna just put 2 there. Ocean. Ocean. Wait, no. Whatever. It's not worth it. After move 6 from you, I'll get plants. Increase the temperature. And then I'll play Earth Catapult. That's fine. Nice. If I lose this game because I'm 2 money short on something, then I'll be sad. It is possible I get to 35 before either of these other ones happen. +4 is crazy. They're really not playing very many Saturn tags. Nice. Research is a good card. Search for Life is just a bad card. I'll end up discarding. I'm not going to buy Ironworks. This is a great card because I can put that there. The ability is fine. But Industrial Center is not a great card, generally. Because when you pay 7, you get a resource that's worth 2 every turn. So the game has to go at least 4 more turns, which is definitely not going to. Well, it might go 4 more turns. We'll see. I like the idea of Large Convoy, but I also want to get rid of my plants sooner rather than later. Um, Five cities. I may have to pay 25 for a city over here. Otherwise, I risk kind of just giving away a lot of points. Nice big asteroid. I think I'm going with these two this turn. And maybe Magnetic Field down, which will kick my TR up to 33. I can hit 35 next turn with nitrogen and then building a plant. I really want to wait on this until I can have some place for the microbes and the animals. Oh. It's also like good places for plants up between two cities that already exist. Why did I? Oh, dude, stop removing my stuff. Mean. Um, the question is, do I do Radchem or do I do Field M? I think I can do both this turn. I'll start with Radchem. So it's crazy that I might get Terraformer here. Five plant production is insane. Since we still have money, do I block them here or do I block them up here? I think I'm going to block them here. I probably should have played it earlier and put it on that top spot. Because this is 2 plants, right? A 1 plant difference. We'll live. Only 5 events played so far. Oh, this is. Nope, it's not. One of them just played a. It must have been. I just. Nope, I'm gonna pass. Yeah, that makes sense. Investment one is good. Gene repair, great. But I don't have the science tags for it yet. Once I play research, I will. Science can be so strong if like you can just get lots of science. I'm not feeling great about this game right now. I'm feeling decent. Both of these are good cards. I can tell I'm going to run out of cards soon. I think the city is worth more to me right now. House printing is good earlier on, but not that good now. I think I rushed for 35 to hit terraformer, and ideally back banker. Good spot. I think urbanized area could be really strong, like right here. Am I at risk of either of them? Maybe this one. I'm thinking I might want to start with just research an urbanized area. Oh my god. If they remove my plants again, this is crazy. At least in the last edition. Alright. Is that not what you were just doing? I'm so confused. That was exactly the same turn. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do research in urbanized area to start. I like this spot from a positioning perspective. I know it gives me no benefit, but that's fine. We're at 8 events right now for Media Archives. Nice. That's good shit. Wow. Looks they've got maybe one card left they can play. They have, yeah, not very many options for that. I think I run Gene Repair first. I kind of want to wait to see what happens. I just don't want to get stuck with. I guess if someone's going to make me lose. If they were going to make me lose my plants, I would have lost them. Another money. Yeah. God damn it. Okay, fine. I'll take the card. Soletta is good. Soletta could get me Thermalist. All right. This is like not a playable card. And I can't play this anyway. And then I'm going to pass. I think I need to get Banker. I could also pick up Scientist, maybe. This is a risky play, but we're going to go for it. If I can land it, that's huge. At this point, we're just buying points. All right, please don't break the oxygen. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. What are you paying 25 for? Is that a... No! You suck. I figured that was coming. And 25 for 2 points is fine. Cool. I get my Doomed Crater. I can build greenery elsewhere, I think. This one's worth 2 points. I could also just do that. I'll do these before I lose them. Get the host of extra points. That guy sucks. I wanted that space. Stick Season has almost 2 billion plays, which is crazy. I'm listening to Noah Kahan's new album. What's up, Master X? Master EX? How you doing? I'm good. How are you? I'm super exhausted. This is sadly going to be my last game of the night. Usually I'll play till a little bit later on Mondays, but I'm so tired. I'm feeling about 50-50 about this game of Terraforming Mars right now. Have you played Terraforming Mars before? I'm kind of trying to debate right now about whether to play Soletta for Thermalist. Banker almost feels like a gamble because Sunyawa is only 7 money production behind me. 7 is a lot. Scientist feels a little safer since I'm 5 compared to less, and I've got breathing filters. At this point, it's very much just a game of who can buy the most points. Yeah, I'm playing Terraforming Mars right now. I'm blue, so I've got kind of these spots. Have you played TM before? I was checking that my mic was still on. Sometimes it runs out of battery. Yeah, it's a great board game. I actually have all the expansions. I backed one of their latest whatevers, and I got it with like all of the. I had a couple of the expansions. I had at Colonies and Prelude 1, but I think the Preludes honestly bring a lot to the game. They help speed up those first few turns that are just like really slow. I want to take Banker here. There's not a lot more to do. We're just spinning wheels while people play plants to buy the most points. And for Media Archives right now. I don't know if Soletta is going to end up being worth it, since I'll just take second on Thermalist. I'll end up playing both of these anyway, so might as well take the extra bit of energy production. Yeah, Terraform Mars is one of my favorite games. It's just such a fun like number go up game. um, it's kind of hard not to love like just I want to make more resources or more value. I think that green has a pretty good position. They've got decent board state, but their cities are like really well positioned to add value. Let's pass. They've also just got like a good set of plant production and titanium production. They're definitely who I'm the most worried about. I think that this money imbalance like might have an impact. All these cards suck. None of them are going to matter in the end, but sponsors might help me if I can get banker. We're going to landlord 5, 6, 7, 8 versus 7 and 6. Not as much of a landslide as I'd like. I think I back banker this time. I'll just take the points. Pretty easy choice here. I think we start with asteroid. And then we play security fleet after we back banker. Now only bought one card. We're gonna spend that 71. This would have been 3 points, $3 per point. Is what that would have been. Let's back banker. Yep. One last set of things. They got at least one. And then we have 3 next turn for sure. Odds are that we start just buying greenery tiles at this point, though. Of events right now. We're really stalling out this game. It's kind of awful. What do we got? If I place a letter right now, I win third and lost. So Niawa is writing something. I don't understand why this dude is removing plants from them, but They're definitely in last place. Yeah, that's exactly how I feel. I would be targeting green if I could. I literally have nothing better to do. Like, this gets me effectively 5 points. Good spot. This is true. Patro has been targeting both of us. Going last next turn is going to be bad. This dude's going crazy. Oh my god, can you guys end it this turn? Should have played my breathing filters. If I lose by 2 and they end it this turn. Because Patrick could just buy a greener right now if they wanted to. For real. That's crazy. Just 4 points for 30 bucks. Dang it. Well, if I lose by 2 points, hop off. I think Petro's got it. The planets on board is really strong. Did I take it home? Let's go! There's that victory points from cards. Let's go, baby. 15 points from awards. I thought this was going to be worse. The cities, greeneries part. All right. Peace out.